Now it's clear out in the open. All the lies you've been hearing, I'm hoping that you only believe what you know to be true. When I call, you knowing that it's for the love of you I'm showing, and we can do what we really came to do. It's true. So baby, what you waiting for? Ain't no need to act, no need to be hardcore. I wanna be the water running on your shore. We can fall in love tonight. Don't worry about the men round here. When I step to you, their hearts will fill with fear. Ain't no true dogs when we come around, it's clear. We be bringing darkness to light. I know you're checking my frame of mind. This ain't no game around. Too many pathetic lies gone by. You heard? Ain't nobody trying to be absurd. I'm trying to show you actions speaking louder than my words. Respect is something, baby, that you got to earn. If we have this in our love affair, then it's confirmed. Better to have a healthy conversation when we burn. That's the only way that we can settle our concerns. So baby, what you waiting for? Ain't no need to act, no need to be hardcore. I'ma be the water running on your shore. We can fall in love tonight. Don't worry about the men round here. When I step to you, their hearts will fill with fear. Ain't no true love when we come around, it's clear. We bringing darkness to light.
Please, if you can remain standing as the Alaka'i chorus will lead us in Hawaii Pono'i, and please, you're all welcome to join us in singing. I'd also like to ask at this time if you could please make sure your cell phone is silenced. Pictures obviously will be being taken, but please silence your cell phones. This is not to disturb our ceremony this morning.
Aloha, everyone. You may now be seated. I want to welcome you all to the Class of 2024 graduation ceremony. I'm Nathaniel Evslin, the High School Division Director. Today, we gathered to honor the incredible journey of our graduating class of 2024. To our graduates, I want you all to know just how much you mean to me. Over the years, I've had the privilege of watching you grow, learn, and become the remarkable individuals you are today. You've challenged yourselves, supported each other, and brought so much joy and pride to our school community. This graduation will be a little bit more emotional for me than most, as I started at Island School 18 years ago, right around when most of you were born. We've been on this journey together from the beginning, and now we'll be ending it together as well. I've seen firsthand the incredible resilience and spirit you all possess. You began high school wearing masks and social distancing, navigating the uncertainties of a global pandemic. You couldn't even participate in sports and other activities when you started high school due to the COVID restrictions. Some of you even managed to rack up a few infractions for some, let's say, creative interpretations of mask wearing and social distancing rules. Yet despite these challenges, you have achieved so much together. Now look at how far you've come from that rocky beginning. You've brought home the state championship title in soccer, celebrated a 3-time state champion swimmer, and triumphed as the state champion mock trial team, along with 5 other KIF titles this year alone. Your accomplishments in theater productions, Model UN, and so much more are a testament to your teamwork, determination, and excellence. I'll always cherish the accomplishments we've shared. Some of you have given me a few more gray hairs along the way, but I wouldn't trade those moments for anything. Each gray hair is a testament to the growth, learning, and laughter we've all shared. Despite some poorly planned senior pranks, you all truly mean the world to me. As we join together in this graduation ceremony, know that this is not an end, but a new beginning. I'm excited to see where your journey takes you next, and I'm confident that you'll continue to achieve great things. Congratulations, Class of 2024. Let's celebrate all that you've accomplished and all that is yet to come. To begin our ceremony, the senior class would like to show appreciation to their parents for their love and guidance. Could the parents please stand? The Class of 2024 would like to pay you a very special tribute.
dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind.
I watched that part of this ceremony 3,000 miles away a year ago, and I cried then. And it's even more moving to see you in person now. Honor your families. Aloha mai kakao. My name is Nancy Nagramata, and I am humbly honored to be your head of school of Island School. Take a deep breath. For all of us gathered, take a deep breath. Take a moment to look around, to take it all in, the beautiful gathering of our ohana. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude and welcome to the parents and all of the parenting adults of our graduates. This is your day as much as it is that of your child's. And to the siblings of the graduates, for those of you with siblings, I want to let you know that I see you, especially the younger ones, for taking the back seat these past few weeks, and maybe into the summer too. And I'll just add, for better or worse, the eyes are turning towards you soon. And again, my deepest gratitude and welcome to the extended family who have traveled near and far, some thousands of miles, to honor and celebrate you. To our ancestors and loved ones who cannot be here today, but whose legacy propels us forward, I welcome their spirits with us. To our faculty, staff, coaches, and administrators. And could I just ask them to stand and we give them a special applause? Our faculty, staff, coaches, and administrators, they're all across the room. For all the adults connected to Island School whose efforts over the years and partnerships with your families have supported you to become the young adults you are today. To our founding mothers, two of whom are here with us today, for without your vision and labor of love, we would not be here. To our board of directors, whose dedication over the years you have both steadied our canoe when needed and served as the wind in our sails at the right moments to push us forward into new waters. To our junior class and families who supported us to make this event possible and who are excitedly or nervously, or both, are waiting in the wings for what is on the horizon for you next year. And to all the community volunteers and dedicated donors who make Island School a truly enriching place that keeps our children's growth and development at the center of all that we do. We welcome those who can join us here and those who are joining us virtually. And finally, to our graduates. It is with joy that we are celebrating each and every one of you today. You carry with us the hopes and belief in a positive future from Island School and from your home in Kauai. As individuals, you've each written your own history-making story, the story you bring to yourself to the stage. As a group, you've accomplished achievements others have not, and I know we've heard about them and we will continue to hear about them during your speeches today. You have so much to be proud of. Your role in supporting organizations across our island to help with the care of the land and the ocean, your care for animals, education, healthcare, and more. Your role in making so many banners across this gym possible, this year and in years past. The engaging passions you shared with us through your senior capstone projects, your academic achievement, your personal achievements, your achievement as a class for Hoike. You have so much to be proud of. We have so much to be proud of in each of you. And with that pride, of course, there are moments of humility to learn from the lessons that life offers us, whether it is concepts in literature or math that you're still working on, an expression in the visual or performing arts that continues to elude you, an athletic achievement you missed by a few centimeters or hundredths of a second, a friendship lost, an error in judgment that you can't take back. You have had, we all have had, critical moments of humility and challenge that have taught us as much, if not more, than our successes. And we know that through charting your own course to lead lives of significance, that you will make a positive impact on the communities you join, the communities around you, that you will humbly hold in your heart your successes, give gratitude for where it is due, and open your heart to the lessons that the challenges you will face, that for all they have to teach you, to always be ready to learn from those who have more experience than you, while always knowing you have something to offer too. For in the words of renowned author and poet Maya Angelou, who many of you read during your education here at Island School, if one has courage, nothing can dim the light within you. And to close, as a voyager you will always be, we know you will use what you've learned to stay on course, to achieve the big dreams you have, and we also know you will use your metaphoric stars to guide you when you choose to change that course altogether. As a voyager, thank you for carrying the Aloha spirit wherever you go. Live it. Help people understand what it truly means. The Aloha spirit is what our world needs now more than ever. So today especially, but always and into the future, we celebrate you. We love you. We believe in you. Here's to the class of 2024. To introduce our seniors, please welcome our high school and college counselor, Renata McMullen.
It has been my joy and privilege to work with the class of 2024 on their goals for the coming years. At Nancy's installation earlier this year, our guest speaker, Mehana Vaughn, said some words I found very powerful and grounding. Abundance is created when all share. I have been blessed to share space, time, dreams, and stories with this amazing young group of men and women sitting here on the stage with me this morning. Some of the accomplishments of the class of 2024 are as follows. This year, our seniors received 215 acceptance letters to 93 different schools across the country. These acceptances spanned 20 states and 6 countries. That's an island school record. Our seniors will continue their educational journey across the nation, heading to California, Oregon, Washington, Hawaii, Colorado, Arizona, Virginia, Indiana, New Jersey, New Hampshire, New York, and even all the way to Canada, France, and Spain. Our seniors are interested in a variety of majors, ranging from nursing, welding, and mechanical engineering to film, economics, and equine science. This class was the 19th class at Island School to complete senior capstone projects. Topics included nuclear medicine's impact on cancer research, radical environmentalism, and generative AI. Projects included linoleum block printmaking, dry box snack making, as well as designing and making an ukulele, a go-kart, a documentary, a short film, a computer, sea glass jewelry, and a new sophomore lounge foundation and supports. In total, this senior class was offered over $1,400,000 in scholarships and grant money per year from all of their schools of acceptance. Seniors, we are so proud. Graduates, my hope for you all is that both the blessings and the challenges you face will forever deepen your awareness of human connection and your ability to cultivate gratitude under any circumstances. May you continually reflect on what matters most to you, and may you step in that direction every day. The next section of the program will feature individual student presentations, beginning with Jacob Brosemer, who is the son of Darlene and Michael Brosemer of Lihue.
Hello, everyone. Gotta get this thing out of my mouth. As we reside today on the boundary between our once sheltered and contained lives and our ever imminent futures, I look to the faces of those who surround me, those who love me, and those who will always remain a part of me. Today marks an occasion in every student's life where we must ask ourselves the question, what happens next? A great way of figuring out the future is looking at the past. And I've learned this fact through my time studying at Island School and incubating among so many amazing people. For example, I know how to be motivated. I can simply think of a time Sawyer scored higher than me on a Kozak test, or try to beat one of the many records my older sister has set, and my academic fire will be lit. I also know how to be dedicated. I will recall when I would spend hours writing practice AP essays for Mr. Reynolds, knowing that I would surely miss the sophistication point. I know how to be emotional. I'll simply listen to one of Raina's songs, or I'll think about when I watched my best friend Ivan leave for college in Denmark. But ultimately, I can say that I know how to feel at home. Even if I'm over 4,000 miles away from here, thinking of a place where I can walk into school and have inside jokes and niche references with almost every person, there is something I never thought could exist until I came to Kauai and immersed myself within this culture of excellence and eternal support. Graduating is seen as a major event, the end of one stage in life, but what I like to think of it as is a step towards what every interaction and experience you've had is accumulating to. The lessons I've learned and the development I've undergone as a member of this community will not depart from me as I exit the campus, but it will stay with me for the rest of my life. Growing up in Arizona, I was worried about the future. I was worried about who I was, how I expressed myself, and how I was going to turn out. I'm thankful today that I've had the guidance of my father, Michael Brosemer, the best man I know and my best friend, and my mother, Darlene, an ever-illuminating, loving light in my life, to allow me to create my own reality and to make the big picture beautiful. The future is forever approaching, and the only way to make the best of it is to absorb the experiences around you, experiences filled with energy and emotion, and to reflect on them with gratitude at every moment possible. Thank you. Maddie Welsh is the daughter of Jay and Nicole Welsh of Princeville.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. Island School has been such an incredible chapter in my life, and I have learned to cherish every moment and opportunity it has given me. There are so many experiences I could talk about, but the most memorable one was Nuololo. Getting the opportunity to spend the day with these people was truly so special. And I'm not going to talk about the boat ride home, but that was definitely the best part. The faculty and students at Island School have not only taught me so much, but have also inspired me to challenge myself, be proud of my accomplishments, and pursue my passions. Mom and Dad, thank you guys for the opportunities you have given me and the sacrifices you have made to get me to where I am today. Most importantly, thank you guys for being my best friends and for giving me an amazing life. I will forever cherish all the memories we have made, and you guys pushed me to be the best possible version of myself, and I hope that one day I can be half as amazing as you both are. Mr. B, Coach Ernie, thank you for being such a huge mentor in the classroom and on the tennis courts. You have not only made me a better tennis player, but also a better person. You have always uplifted me and played a huge role in building my confidence. Thank you for checking in on me every day you were at school to make sure I was doing okay ever since I went through a flunk during the tennis season of junior year. I don't know how I would have gotten through these past few years without you, and I owe you so much more than words can say. What a journey it has been. I remember looking forward to this day, and I felt like it would never come, And now I'm a little sad that this chapter in my life has closed, but I'm full of gratitude and excitement as the next begins. Class of 2024, I know all of you are going to do amazing things in life, and we made it. Micah Lindman is the son of Nicholas Lindman and Jessica Lindman of Hyena.
Hello everybody, my name is Micah Lindman, and I stand in front of you today to celebrate the dismissal of class of 2024. I can say academically and athletically, we have stood out since the day we started high school together. Throughout the years, I've learned a lot about my classmates. I've seen them every day for these past 6 years. Some of you guys are quiet, some of you are loud, some of you guys are funny, some of you can get kind of grumpy. Some of you look a lot worse when it's early in the morning. All of you are talented and smart, and none of you wear your Island School shirts. I look at this stage and I can see a lot of success that has already come or is coming in the near future. And as some of you may know, there are some seniors on this stage, including myself, that led the school to its first ever state title this year. It is a huge accomplishment, not only for the team, but for the school as a whole. And my parents always told me to put school first and soccer second, but if I'm being honest, getting that trophy might feel a little bit better than this diploma. And this is the part where I'll say thank you to my family, who has spent time and effort trying to steer me in the right direction, to my teachers and coaches for sharing knowledge with me to create a better version of myself. I'd like to thank my parents the most, my mother for never forgetting to remind me how much of a pain in the ass I am. But I know it's only because she loves me to death. My dad has always taught me the perfect balance of productivity and screwing around. He's also introduced me to the sport I love. And to my classmates for making my time at this school memorable and helping me realize that Mr. Eslin isn't actually that bad, and he's just doing his job. Thank you. Alyssa Lyons is the daughter of Mike Lyons and Loretta Toth of Kilauea.
Good morning, everyone. For the past 6 years, the school has been more than just a school to me. When I first came to Island School in 7th grade, I never imagined the lessons I would learn throughout my time here, the many amazing friends, and the wonderful memories I would make. Island School has taught me to face the world with confidence in my ability to overcome challenges, and I want to thank the many teachers and mentors that I've had throughout high school that did more than just teach me. They've inspired me to work harder and left a lasting impact that I will carry throughout college. What Island School didn't teach me is how to say goodbye and how to create a new life for myself in the real world, away from the comfort of everyday school friends and the routine schedule of classes. Preparing not to just leave Island School, but this small island I've called my home for my entire life is terrifying. But what's scarier is leaving the most important people in my life because they are what make me feel like I'm home. Even if we didn't want to admit it, we're all thinking about our last this senior year. Our last hug from a friend we won't see after high school, the last class with our favorite teacher, the last time together as a whole class, what we will all be experiencing first as we go off to college. To my lifelong friends I've made here, thank you for making school a lot more bearable and for having my back every day. But most importantly, none of this would have been possible without the constant support of my mom and dad. Your guidance, sacrifices, and unconditional love throughout the years have shaped me into the person I am today. You have pushed me to succeed and believed in me when I doubted myself, and for much more, for this and much more, I am forever grateful. And to my class of 2024, I truly wish you all the best in whatever you dream of doing and becoming. Thank you. Michael Fitzgerald Jr. is the son of Michael and Michelle Fitzgerald of Kilauea.
Good morning, all. My name is Michael Edward Fitzgerald Jr. I've been fortunate enough to attend Island School since kindergarten. But what many of you probably don't know is that kindergarten could have been my last year here. During the last months of kindergarten, I had a brilliant idea to re-engineer the boys' preschool bathroom by throwing wet toilet paper on the ceiling. After 30 minutes of hard work, the entire ceiling was reinforced with soggy toilet paper. To my surprise, this was a pretty serious offense, and I was summoned to the principal's office with threat of being expelled for vandalism. That was my first and last time to ever set foot in the principal's office. I learned a valuable lesson that day. I want to study some sort of engineering. Thankfully, I was allowed to come back to first grade and spend my next 12 years attending Island School. I've made so many memories and formed valuable relationships that I will cherish for the years to come. To the boys, thank you for your advice, jokes, and memories we have shared throughout our time here at Island School. Mr. Evans, thank you for sticking out your neck for us, even when we covered your door with Vaseline on senior prank day and threw you in the pool on the Costa Rica surf trip with your cell phone and wallet in your pocket. You will be greatly missed. Dr. Kozak, thank you for understanding that I get really hungry in the morning. If you know, you know. All jokes aside, thank you for furthering my interest in engineering through your physics and calculus life stories. You are part of the reason why I chose to study mechanical engineering at Cal Poly SLO this fall. To my childhood coach, Coach Aaron, and the legendary coach, Coach Ernie, head coach, Coach Tony, and staff, thank you for teaching me that sports are more than just digging or hitting the ball, but places where hard work, responsibility, and commitment are equally important. Coach Jerry and Auntie Michelle, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you for coming out to support my tennis matches in the rain and flying to Oahu to watch our preseason volleyball tournament. To others who have supported me and made a lasting impression on my life, thank you. I'd like to also thank my twin brother for always being my best friend, my sisters for supporting me through tough times, and my parents for making the hard choices that always led to the right choices, even though I didn't see it that way. Last but not least, I want to thank God for the many blessings in my life. To the class of 2024, I wish the best of luck in all your future endeavors. May your future be filled with success and prosperity. You all deserve it. Thank you. Chloe Noy is the daughter of John and Noy and Deborah Christian of Kapaa. She will be performing a hula she choreographed with the help of Kumu Kanana to Ko'oli by Keli'i Rochelle.
tapuana hai kanalu imai o kanewai me tali po abaoa anu makeva kela hai mai ana tapuana ikanalu hai mai o kanewai me tali po abaoa anu makeva kela
Ignacio Nachi Elzardia is the son of Carlos Elzardia and Mariana Ferrari Elzardia of Huntsville.
Hey everyone, I'm going to try to keep this speech short and sweet so we can really enjoy graduation. I want to say thank you to a few people who have influenced me throughout high school and have shaped me into the person I am today. Firstly, I want to thank my family. My mom for always keeping me in check, Dad for always motivating me and helping me with whatever I needed, my brother for inspiring me. Secondly, I want to thank my friends. Sadly, our friend group is too big to go over every one of you guys. Just know that every single one of you boys influenced me and I couldn't do it without you guys. I love you boys. Lastly, I want to thank my teachers and coaches. Dr. Kozak for being the best teacher I've ever had for Calc, AB, BC, and Honors Physics. Mr. Reynolds for making me enjoy English more and really making me grow in that realm. And Coach Sean, you are the man. I know you couldn't make it here today, but you really are the man and you bleed out in school. Coach Mark, I'll always love you for how you trusted me, regardless of who's doubting me or what is going on. You are truly the best coach I've ever had. Now I want to talk about the best day of my life. I know that most of the boys would have already spoken about this, but the day we won states was the best day of my life. It is impossible to put into words how much this title meant to me and everyone else on the team as the parting seniors following our last 2 years' results. Soccer really ran my life throughout high school. Finally, I want to leave everyone else in high school here with a note. I just want you guys to realize that you live high school once. You can never and will never be able to repeat this time of your life. So live these 4 years of your lives with as much positivity and packed with as much fun as possible. So when you're up on the stage like me and the 42 others, feel fulfilled. Graduate knowing you spent it as best as you could have with the best company, and in doing so, attempt to leave a mark on this community. Thank you. Mahina Dameron is the daughter of Jason and Cynthia Dameron of Kaloa.
Perfect is the enemy of good, Voltaire said. Hi everyone, I'm Mahina Dameron, and I'm graduating today, if you haven't already guessed. I'm not starting off my speech to get into French philosophy. Instead, it's the start of my first lesson for today. Number 1, don't procrastinate. The quote I started with was a quick Google search, and it was added to my college essay 3 hours before the application portal closed. Luckily, I was accepted, so of course that wasn't the last time I made that mistake. I also procrastinated the speech, like most of our other seniors. It's a plague at the end of the year. Now, I would like to use this as an opportunity to apologize to all of my teachers, and especially my parents, or my mom, for creating extra stress when I get things done at the very last second. Some may say it's a character flaw, but I like to think it keeps my adrenaline flowing. Number 2, no one is good at everything. Dr. Kozak's honors physics class was a slap in the face, to say the least. It was my first F on a test, and I mean, I really failed. It was bad enough that I imagine he ended up giving me points for writing my first and last name with the date in the top right corner, and a few more points for laughing at his jokes from the day before. To keep a long story short, there's always a silver lining. Being a rocket scientist is out of the picture, and it's probably for the best. Number 3, have people in your corner. Have a coach that would sit in the Wailua River with a wetsuit I'm sure only made him colder to support the very first KIF win for Island School and Paddle. Or a teacher that lets you sit in their office to complain, laugh, or cry, and maybe all 3 at any time of the day. I have a sister that will tell you when you're having a major wardrobe disaster or a bad hair day, before you leave the house, which happens more often than not, have friends that would sit in the car with you because that was the best option at the moment. Perfect is the enemy of good, Voltaire said. But no one cares if you're perfect. No one is, and this is important. Stop crying. And this is important for my sister Rihanna to hear, because when you walk out of the car 15 minutes late your senior year, you'll feel bad for always giving me a hard time. On that note, to the graduating seniors, and in the wisest words of Mr. Walsh, you don't need luck, but good luck anyways. Thank you. Cash Lanini is the son of Heidi and Eric Lanini of Princeville.
John, Cash. Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to graduation. I started my journey here at Island School in 8th grade, and after moving from the mainland, it was a big change. In one of the first PE classes I had with Mr. Archie, I couldn't understand what he was saying. I would just reply with okay or what to everything he said. I then started high school without many friends, and over time got closer with some of the boys in my class. I slowly started to hang out with them more and more, and now I see them almost every day. Love you boys. I played many sports during my time here at Island School, and I'm forever grateful to my coaches who pushed me, and also to my teammates who battled alongside me to win KF championships, and a soccer state championship. But most importantly, thank you to my mom and dad who supported me through all my ups and downs, made me into the man I am today. And thanks to the rest of my family for coming out from the mainland to watch me graduate. Love you guys. Thank you. Ella Long is the daughter of Liz and Jerry Long of Kaleo.
Hello, everyone. A few short years ago, I stood in this very place in my heart as we did in our own way, but I and we didn't know as much as we did today. As I started high school, I was determined to experience my life on Kauai. My parents and my Nana had to move mountains to make my dreams become reality by moving us from Colorado to Kauai. The distance between us during these years were challenging, but it taught me that home isn't a place. It's the feeling our loved ones provide. My parents have always been my sense of home, no matter how far away they are. Even as I leave, I carry my home with me in the form of my family's love. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to my parents. Your unwavering support and belief in me not only sparked my dreams in life, but also have been my foundation of my journey. You have shown me by your incredible example that opportunities I've never thought were possible could be created through determination, commitment, and open mind. I'm eternally grateful for your love and encouragement. Without you, I wouldn't be standing here today. To my friends, thank you for the laughter we shared and so much more. Each of you have represented and amplified characteristics I admire and I hope to take with me forward in my life in ways that will always remind me of you and help me with your absence whenever I find myself. I am and I will always be immensely grateful when you were there for me for my highs and lows of the years we shared together. Whether you felt it or not, you were my deepest sense of home. Thank you to all the teachers and staff and the fellow students that have been part of this incredible venture and have left me with a very strong sense of self and achievement. The school has instilled in me the belief that I can overcome obstacles no matter how tough it may seem. Each challenge was a lesson, and each failure was ultimately a stepping stone toward success. As we take the very step, let's not just dream big, but let's wake up tomorrow with nothing standing in our way of utilizing our best ways in all we do. Let's promise ourselves to keep exploring, to keep challenging the status quo, and keep believing in our ability to make a difference. Our potential is limitless, and our actions can and will change our world, and the world is demanding for our transformation. Today we leave
the experiential social land we learn to navigate, and we embark on what we might as well perceive as going off-road into the unknown, where we can expect the complete unexpected. Let's not face this new era and landscape with fear, but rather with fortitude, using our recent accomplishments in our high school years as a bias for believing in our success for the moment we step forth. Thank you. Scarlett Patterson is the daughter of John Patterson and Catalin Frederick of Wailua.
Hello. When Ms. Renata first advised us on drafting the speech, her inaugural piece of advice was to steer clear of the Oscar acceptance style. A tedious roll call of names and performatory nods to an intangible academy. Instead, she urged us to blend gratitude with anecdotes and to weave thankfulness and lessons into a narrative that captivates rather than bores. I tried to imagine myself as a newly minted Academy Award winner. In that moment of imaginary triumph, instead of crafting an engaging story, all I could think of was pouring out my gratitude to everyone who helped me reach that imaginary stage. Ms. Renata's guidance wasn't just about avoiding dull speeches. It was about balancing entertainment with authenticity. And while I believe captivating an audience is crucial, it should never overshadow genuine acknowledgement. One of the first lessons in writing or speaking is understanding the concept of an audience. Be it a physical crowd or a metaphorical one, as long as there have been voices, there have been ears to listen, and as long as there have been words on pages, there have been eyes to read. However, beyond the general audience lies the concept of an intended audience. The intended audience is not just a group of listeners or readers. It is the select circle of individuals for whom the words are meticulously chosen for. The intended audience is the true recipient of gratitude and acknowledgement, those whose presence and influence shape every success and milestone. And so, although I'm happy everyone showed up today, this speech is dedicated to my intended audience. Thank you for being the architects of my success. This moment is not just a celebration of my achievements, but a tribute to the countless ways you have shaped and supported me. As I move forward, know that every step I take is built on the foundation of your belief and encouragement. As I step into the unknown terrain of my future, I carry with me the indelible mark of your guidance and love. Each stride forward is a testament to the unwavering faith you've instilled in me in the past 4 years. With every accomplishment, I honor the profound influence you've had on my life, knowing that without your presence, none of this would have been possible. To my mom, thank you for sharing your resolute, buoyant approach to life and unending curiosity for everything. Thank you for reminding me that, although one part of my educational journey ends today, I will always be a lifelong learner. To my dad, thank you for actually assuming a role as both a parent and a teacher in a very literal sense for at least part of my educational journey. More importantly, thank you for showing me about what being truly passionate about life. Thank you for showing me that a true life and a true education is not one solely surrounding one goal or one plan, but one that assumes many facets of joy and fascination in many different fields. To both of you, thank you for building an origin for my love of learning, my love for art, books, music, my love for fun, and my love for adventure. Thank you for giving me something to miss, and thank you for being a part of my story. Thank you for being my intended audience, then, now, and forever. Mark Domingo Fitzgerald II is the son of Michael and Michelle Fitzgerald of Kilauea. Kalen Suzuki Kaohi is the son of Palon Nakila Kaohi and Natasha Suzuki of Kapa'a. They will be performing an ukulele duet, Going Home by Shiro Sagaisu.
Mark and I want to dedicate this song to those who support us throughout our lives.
Good morning, everyone. It is so crazy to see so many people out in the audience who all came to celebrate our graduation. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my buddy Kaylin. We have been friends since 5 years old, and it was really special to perform with you. My name is Mark Domingo Fitzgerald II. I was named after my late uncle, who I didn't have the chance to meet. But from what I've heard, he was a pretty happy-go-lucky guy, and I'm honored to carry on his name. I'm technically the youngest of my family, since my twin brother, Michael, was born 1 minute earlier. Thank you, MJ, for not eating me in the womb. You can't get rid of me because I'm planning to attend Cal Poly San Luis Obispo with you and study business agriculture this fall. Although I am a senior, it sometimes doesn't feel like it because 8th graders are taller than me. But in all seriousness, I can't believe this day has finally come. Myself and a few other seniors have attended Island School since kindergarten, starting since we were 5 or 6 years old. My math might be wrong, but I think I've spent about 97% of my entire life on this campus. That is actually pretty crazy to think about. If you want to know how I got that number, you can ask my favorite math teacher, Mr. Walsh. From all the memories we have shared and the people I've met, I can truly say that this place is my second home. I remember the little things that made my time here special. Miss Wortman's famous Tiki Post project in elementary school. Our 4th grade Oahu trip, where we all slept on the ground in Waikiki Aquarium. The Costa Rica surf trip my junior year, senior ditch day, and the senior night for volleyball. Those are fond memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I would like to say a special thank you to my parents. I know I don't say it enough, but I'm truly grateful for everything you guys have done for me. To my teachers, coaches, and mentors, thank you for all the support and the belief in me over the years. I cannot thank you all enough for the knowledge, wisdom, and support you have given me. To all the seniors graduating today, we have been through thick and thicker, but I would not have wanted to graduate today without all of you by my side. I know we will go on to accomplish great things, and I'm grateful for the time that we shared here at Island School. We have set the bar pretty high, with unprecedented records for Island School, and I can confidently say that for now, the class of 2024 is the greatest of all time. Thank you. McKenna Carey is the daughter of Robert Carey and Cheryl Nim Mackey Carey of Kilauea.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, friends, and family, it is with great honor and a sense of disbelief that I stand before you as we celebrate our high school graduation. To the home of the Voyagers in class of 2024, today we stand on the edge of a new chapter in our lives. Armed with the knowledge and experience we've gained over the past 4 years. It's a moment filled with mixed emotions, excitement for the future, nostalgia from the past, and maybe just a hint of sheer terror at the thought of adulting. But fear not, my friends, for we are ready. Well, some of us anyway. Remember when we first walked up to our lounge freshman year? We thought we were so cool when in reality we were lost puppies just trying to find our way to classes and get through our 12-year sentence. But hey, we survived, and we even managed to make a few memories along the way. Like freshman year when I thought I could handle myself with the boys in basketball. Let's just say Mark broke my ankles and I learned that I can't keep up with the boys anymore. Or junior year when I found out that rapping is not one of my talents. But through it all, we've grown together. We've learned that success isn't just about getting good grades or winning the big game. It's about the friendships we've formed, the challenges we've overcome, and the people that we've become in the process. If you were to ask me about my identity freshman year, I would probably list a ton of tangible things. But during my journey, I realized that these external labels that we have built our entire identities on can be gone within the snap of a finger. So I began to place my identity on a foundation that was rock solid, and that is Jesus Christ. We all have the opportunity to decide who we are going to be. You are resilient. And the things that you do will go beyond high school, college, and your future occupations because they start with an internal spark based on who you are. This is not just for the graduates either. It's our supportive community that helped us get here. You are resilient too, and we thank you deeply for being here. I hope that you leave today knowing that you will always be a member of our Voyager community and a child of God. I encourage all of us to think, do, and become something uniquely amazing. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024. We did it. William Buford is the son of William and Naomi Buford of Kaloa.
Hey everyone, I want to thank you all for being here today, congratulating us seniors, witnessing us move on to our next chapter in life. I speak for all the students graduating today when I say that none of us could have done it without you. When faced with the task of writing a speech, I didn't exactly know what to write about. Do I share advice, stories, thanks, or maybe gloat about winning the soccer state championship this year? Why not all? So here we are. Wow, it's really over. My extremely long 3-year Island School sentence is over. It's pretty hard to put my 3 years of experience at Island School into words, but I'll give it my best shot. Before I started attending Island School sophomore year, I thought it was this prestigious academy for geniuses who only cared about school. I thought I'd fit right in. However, when I got there, a student, Nachi, was getting yelled at by a faculty member, Mr. Evslin, about not wearing his mask. And whenever this particular faculty member, who happened to be the dean, would walk by, the other students would yell out at him, Jumanji, Jigalanji, or rebound. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Titus would even scream for help. Wild, I thought to myself, these guys just get away with everything? Until it was my second day, and I earned myself an infraction for throwing a kukui nut across the courtyard. Thank you, Mr. Walsh. If you go to Island School, you know I roll with a pretty notorious group. Even people who don't go there know that. Maybe one day we'll all learn our lessons. The point is, even though I'm a genius, I found that I could coexist with a school like Island School. And honestly, this is where I belonged. The thing about Island School is that they hold you to the utmost standards because the teachers here care and want more than anything for you to succeed. And I wish I appreciated that sooner. So staff, if you have ever given me an infraction, corrected me, or lectured me, I thank you because I know all of you are looking out for my best interests. I want to express my deepest gratitude to my mom and dad, who have been my biggest support systems my entire life. Mom, thank you for always giving me someone to talk to and wanting to understand and hear everything in my life. Looking back, I wish I took you up on that more, and from now on I will. I love you. Dad, thank you for always pushing me to succeed. You are the hardest worker I know, and you always put me, my mom, and my brothers before you. I love you. Both of you guys are pillars of strength I can always count on. And finally, a big shout out to Sam, Merrick, Uncle Phil, and Keeney. Thank you, Island School. Next, Ian Bowman is the son of Klaus and Carla Bowman of Kapa'a.
Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys are having a good time. I want to start off by giving a special thank you to my parents for always supporting me in whatever I choose to do. Well, not everything, but most things. They never put pressure on me to do good in school, and the motivation always came from me. They knew that I would be more upset than they would if I failed a test or something like that. And throughout high school, I wondered if it was worth the effort to sacrifice to get good grades. But looking back, I'm glad that I pushed through because it opened so many opportunities for me in university scholarships. And I'm happy to be going to the University of San Diego. And none of this would have been possible without the support of my teachers and the Island School community. I will be forever grateful for what Island School has done for me. Thank you. Isabella Bivens is the daughter of Marie and Alexander Bivens of White Pocket. She will be performing a vocal solo, Vienna by Billy Joel.
Javin Hennessy is the son of Brian and Zaida Hennessy of Anahola.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming out. I want to start off with an apology because I'm a little under the weather, so if I get a diabolical voice crack or I sound like a little girl, just stay with me, please. Thank you all for coming out on this special day. It took me a while to write this speech, not because it's outstanding by any means, but I was scared I wouldn't be able to fully express myself the way I wanted to in 400 words. At first, I didn't like Island School. I didn't understand why my teachers did what they did and assigned so much work. I didn't understand why Island School was so judged by the other schools. I didn't understand the precedence of academics until I was fully immersed in it. I didn't understand until it was my senior year, and I felt comfortable and ready for the next step, without any doubts in my mind that I could do it. In my time here, I got to grow with my best friends, who were nicknamed the Knuckleheads by Mr. B, even though it's not true. I said something similar at the sports banquet, but I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anyone else. I won 3 KF titles with my boys and got the privilege of co-captaining and bringing home the first team state title at Island School. It's a legacy I always wanted to leave, and it's built on the belief and resilience of a high school of less than 200 kids going up against those with 2,000. That's what I love about this school. It's so little, but it's allowed me to build lifelong connections in our community. I'd like to thank my sister Tori. I love my sister more than anything, even though sometimes she doesn't know it because I'm moody and grumpy at the house. She's been there for me for everything and gave me very big shoes to fill, a little scarily big. I attribute so much of my work ethic, drive, and determination to succeed to the inspiration Tori left behind on her own journey through high school. And I'm so excited to live in the same state as you again. I'd like to say a thank you to my parents, even though thank you or any amount of spoken gratitude will never be enough for what you two have done for me. My dad is the smartest guy I know, and I've looked up to him in every way. Thank you for inspiring me to strive for nothing less than success in everything I do. My mama, thank you for supporting me through everything, feeding me the best food even when I came home from practices, hangry, every day, and teaching me how to be the best man I can be. My parents are my idols, and they've been there for me for many years, every year. I love you both so much. Everything I've done and everything I continue to do has and will always be to make you proud. Thank you. If I were to give my gratitude to everyone who has been there for me, coached me, taught me, made me smile, made me laugh, even reprimanded me, Evslyn, we'd be here through the afternoon. So many people here have touched my heart and filled my life with love. It is something that I'm inexplicably grateful for, and it's shaped me into the person I am today. Thank you so much. Brooklyn Valentino is the daughter of Stephanie and Anthony Valentino of Wailua.
Good morning, everyone. It's truly surreal to stand before you today on a day that has been a distant dream since elementary school. As I reflect on my journey, I am fortunate to have had the opportunity to be a part of Island School since 8th grade. Island School has truly felt like a second home to me, thanks to the long, endless nights at the gym and the dedicated teachers who helped me grow as a student and an individual. If I sum up what the last 5 years have taught me, it would be perseverance and determination. I'm eternally grateful to have had the opportunity to be part of such an incredible community. As I stand on the brink of a new chapter in my life, I am filled with anticipation for the adventures that lie ahead. This moment would not be possible without the support and love of my parents. Their belief in me has been my guiding light, and I owe them more than words can express. Mom and Dad, thank you for staying late to support me at long volleyball games and rainy track meets, for pushing me to be the best version of myself, and most importantly, thank you for giving me the confidence to use my voice and speak up when things are not right. Your selflessness and passion has truly been inspiring. I hope that one day I can truly be half as amazing as you are. To Jerry and Michelle Jonah, think your guidance and wisdom has been an anchor during moments of craziness. Jerry, thank you for all the late night phone calls and for being a shoulder to cry on. Thank you for putting me through intense workouts freshman year so my biceps can be very strong. And to my twin sister, who has been my partner in crime, thank you for being my rock and my best friend. I feel incredibly blessed to be able to do life with you, and I hope everyone is as lucky as me to have a Brittany in their life. Today marks not only an end, but also a new beginning, and I'm filled with excitement and gratitude for the journey that awaits. Thank you, class of 2024, for being part of my story. Michael Melvin is the son of Ruby and Michael Melvin of Kilauea.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mikey Melvin. I've been at Island School for nearly 2.5 years, which is so crazy for me to think about because I feel like I've known so many of you for nearly my whole life. I vividly remember my first day at Island School when Nachi and Micah showed me around and how nervous I was to be surrounded by not a single familiar face. After a short amount of time, the nerves faded and I began to get comfortable around the people that are now some of my closest friends today. In only the past 2.5 years, I've made both relationships and memories that will surely last a lifetime, in addition to preparing myself for my pursuit of further education. I would like to give a special thanks to all those at Island School who have made my transition feel seamless from the moment I arrived, and of course, nothing I previously mentioned would have been possible without my family's endless support, and for that I am beyond grateful to all of you. Finally, I would like to thank everyone here supporting the class of 2024, and to my little brother Ronan, I'm gonna miss you so much while I'm in college. I love you so much. Thank you, everyone. Brooklyn Mackey is the daughter of Ryan and Carrie Mackey of Cologne.
Hey everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank my parents. Mom, you've always believed in me and supported me through everything, and I've always been someone I can talk to about anything. Thank you for always going to Pilates with me. You are my best friend. I love you so much. Dad, thank you for always reminding me to shake it off when I get hurt or things are difficult. I wouldn't be the same person I am today without you. Dad, you've always taught me the importance of hard work, perseverance, and integrity. Also, thank you for forcing me to play sports every season. I wouldn't have made as many friends or memories without them. Also, I'd like to thank my sister Cammie for being the most honest and funny person I've ever met. I love you so much, even though sometimes it doesn't seem like it when you constantly hit me. And you always win. Even though I try my hardest, I will always remember the tortilla challenge. In closing, I want to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything. This moment is a celebration of your love, hard work, and unwavering belief in me. I promise to carry your lessons with me, always to make the most of the opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you. Dylan Watanabe is the son of Pua Cobb Adams from Wailua and Aaron Cobb Adams of Anahola.
Aloha, Island School Ohana. I'm going to share a story with you about a boy and his journey. This boy was born to a single mom, Pua, who loved him more than anything else. He was greeted into this world by his Jijima, Papa Wayne, and Nana, who created a world that revolved around him. Sorry. A loving Jijima that would feed this boy all he desired, a doting Papa that met his every want, a Nana who fiercely protected him, and a mom who set aside her career plans to raise him. This boy was accepted to Kamehameha Preschool in Anahola, and his world got bigger. His papa would drive this boy every morning to preschool and would volunteer to be there at his side. His new teachers, Miss April, Miss Amber, and Auntie Ui, were loving and patient with him. And one day, they asked for a meeting with his mom. It seemed that this boy didn't interact with his peers, had difficulty speaking, and almost played alone. With the help of Easter seals and the DOE, this boy was diagnosed as being on the autism spectrum. At the age of 3, this boy was about to meet many new people, the first being his mom's friend, Aaron, who, upon seeing him for the first time, this boy yelled out, "Daddy!" Daddy was the dad that he needed and wanted just as much as his dad needed him. With early intervention by therapists and years of working with parapros, this boy received services for speech, to social skills, to dealing with feelings. The people who helped him to be a part of this world were parapros and teachers in school and coaches in sports. This boy loved school and sports, and he especially loved being a part of a team. His dad was always there as a coach or a supporter, and his mom always volunteered to help with his activities. With guidance from his therapist, Dr. Gamby and Dr. Granda, parapros like Mr. Reese, and caring coaches like Lenny Raposo, this boy learned a positive attitude, discipline, and the good worth ethic can help you through the rough spots. This boy began his voyage at Island School with the help of teachers, counselors, and especially Mr. Evson, who helped to keep him on the straight and narrow. He was blessed to know amazing people who took the extra time to nurture and understand him, like Mr. Archie, Mr. Sean Magoon, coaches Clarence, Tony, and Alan, and athletic directors Jerry and Michelle Jonah, who encouraged him to play sports. Also kind classmates like Mark, Michael, Brittany, Brooklyn, Blake, Kai, Zach, Kaylin, Ian, Maddie, McKenna, Katie, and Mahina helped him deal with everyday stresses. Even the occasional ups and downs with the North Shore boys helped this boy learn valuable life lessons. This boy is now at the end of his senior year, and he is so amazed that he has made it. His incredible voyage at Island School is at an end, but it has prepared him well for his next journey. This boy now stands proudly in front of you as a young man who is ready to set sail on his next voyage. To my friends and family, thank you. You have all helped this boy to become a man. The class of 2024 will now perform their class song, Upside Down by Jack Johnson. Sawyer Rogoff is the son of Tracy and Stephen Rogoff of Kilauea.
When I look at everyone around me, on the stage and in the audience, I realize how lucky I am. All of my fellow graduates I've spent the last 5 years with, my teachers and mentors that have pushed me academically, and my family and friends who have supported me with unparalleled support through it all. And of course, Kauai. We are so lucky to live here. The trade winds, the beaches, the surf, the mountains are all majesties unique to our island and will make it special. However, what truly makes us lucky is our community. All of you, all of us. And I think as many of us embark on the next chapters of our lives, we are going to look back and realize just truly how fortunate we are. Since we were little kids, an entire community of uncles and aunties were caring for us. In my case, whether it was Uncle Jason sharing barbecue with me and my friends at Kalihua, or a stranger seeing me on the street in Kilauea saying they saw me on TV at soccer states. Make no mistake, this community is tight. This senior class, Island School, the North Shore, Kauai, the entire island chain. When we go out into the world, we bring that with us. Sharing aloha and ohana with the world, and so too knowing we always have a family and a home here. And of course, I would not be standing here today without my family. A mom who does everything in her power to make me happy and keep me going. A dad who, even though it's hard sometimes, continuously pushes me to become a better man. And sisters who I've been through it all with, and I would never want anyone else to spend my childhood. I'm also deeply grateful for my friends. And while Mr. Vince likens our group to a homeless camp, I would call us a group of boys that have known each other for so long that we consider ourselves family. Most of us grew up on the playground at Honolulu School or on the soccer fields, having played on the same soccer team our entire lives, and transferring to Island School together in 7th or 8th grade. And I believe that it was that connection, our entire lives of building chemistry, that finally brought us to the final whistle of our state championship. I mean, as many of us move on to different schools and different places, I doubt I'll ever find as classic a bunch of characters as the boys you see in front of you today. I love you boys. And I'm so grateful for all the times we've had and hopeful for more fun times we have ahead. Congratulations to all my fellow classmates. Thank you. Laura Erickson Clay is the daughter of Jill Erickson and Joshua Brown Clay of Welu.
Hello, everybody. So the only time I've ever cried at school was junior year when I had just finished doing my honors physics midterm, which took more than 3 hours for me, and then I needed to go home to continue studying for my AP Calculus 1 final, which was the next day. So if my threshold for crying at school is pure academic stress meltdown, needless to say, I won't be crying here today. Sorry to disappoint. I'm sure my mom will cry enough for both of us though, and then some more. So fingers crossed I won't also, so I'm gonna avoid looking in that area. I despise being sappy and sentimental, but I'll try my best to repress that right now. I was instructed not to lay out lists of people to thank, but rather do it in person, so I'll spare you some of that. But I must say thank you to my parents. My mom, who always told me to stay up as late as I needed to study, and my dad, who told me to just go to bed and that no exam is worth sacrificing sleep over. Being the child of 2 first-generation PhDs comes with some academic standards, but they have, without a doubt, instilled within me my drive in academia and beyond. Also, I'm obliged to bring up my little posse of younger siblings. Surreal, Charlie, and Kaya, you all are definitely something. I know Surreal was watching the UCL soccer final at the beginning of this graduation, so I think that's over now, so you can pay some attention to me. Kaya's actually joining the Napui KK preschool next year, so Island School is losing one Erickson Clay and getting another one. And to the Brown Clay clan, who are all alumni of Island School, and then Uncle Max and Grandpa too, thank you. Thank you for Max's sweetness, Annalia's going atmosphere, Laura's emotional support, Grandpa for being Grandpa, and then Jesse's inclination to climb up steep things. Ich will auch mengen Boma an mengen Dächtchen, wie muss merci so wie alt lebt in einer Schätzung, an das ich immer in ihm mit anbei ist. Ich will euch ganz viel gerne, ich will mich echt gleich gesehen. Macht der Champion schon an der Figur. Tak tiden min morfar som lärde mig matte all dessa aramadage. Jag saknar dig. It's crazy to think that I might not ever see the people I've been seeing 7 hours a day, for 5 days a week, for most of the year, for these last 5 years. Anyways, moving on. I will miss this place somewhat, which I believe is a good thing, because missing something must mean that was special. Technically, these last 5 years, I was the customer and Island School was the vendor. It's only 5 years of education. But I got so much more than that. Not included in the price, I got friends, I got humility and confidence simultaneously. I got the pride from choosing to challenge myself rather than taking the easiest path. And so much more. Thank you. Tyler Duarte is the son of Jennifer Tomakder and Bryson Duarte of Coogee.
Hello, good morning, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Zyler. First off, I'd like to give a big thank you to the people who helped put this together. You guys is handlers. Class of 2024, what a year it has been. We finally did it. I'd like to thank you all for the great memories we made together. Nothing beats the class of 2023. Nah, I'm just kidding. But for real though, thank you guys so much for all the fun times, great memories we shared throughout our year, even though I was barely in school. Secondly, I'd like to thank my teachers for helping me and pushing me to get me where I'm at today. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be up here on this stage saying my speech. Also, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my coaches, Coach Burke and Coach Jerry. I can't thank you guys enough for helping me and keeping me in check. Whether it was for school or for sports. Thank you guys for all the advice you gave me throughout the years. Whether it was in the weight room, on the baseball field, or any advice in general. I really appreciate it. Last but certainly not least, my family. Love you guys all so much. Mom, Dad, Papa, Mama, I want to say thank you for everything you guys do for me, whether it's school, sports, traveling, or anything in general. Without you guys, any of this wouldn't be possible. Thank you guys for always being there and supporting me through everything. So, not much to say about this kid, except he's on Hammer. You guys better watch out. I love you, kid. Even though you irritate me 24/7, I have to call you my brother. And Grandma Honey. I know you can hear me. And I know you're watching me from above. But I just want to say I did it. And thank you for everything you did. I love you and I miss you. Thank you. Johnny Ortiz is the daughter of Chrissy and Randy Ortiz of Calais.
I thought I would do something different and write a poem to express of what I've been thinking about in the weeks leading up to graduation. Running from the monsters after turning off the light, sleeping in my mom's room after a bad night, jumping over lava onto safe land, hoping to get a cast after pretending to break my hand, eating a seed and thinking a tree will sprout, believing in Santa Claus without a doubt. As I get older, I stepped on my young mind, shocked that I believed things that weren't humankind. Puberty hits and I hate life, but my views changed after my loved one crossed over to the afterlife. Thick on temporary tattoos turned into a permanent for my papa and tutu. A crush on a Disney prince from where it starts turned into marrying my high school sweetheart. My sister giving and receiving the famous get out of my room saying turned into I'm coming home and how long are you staying? My childhood dog named Raja from the movie Aladdin crossed the Rainbow Bridge because all dogs go to heaven. Now living in the present, being mature, but never old enough to be a mama's girl for sure. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We are done. Yasmina Boisier is the daughter of Sergei Boisier of Kilauea. She'll be performing a bass solo ride by Lana Del Rey.
Thank you guys for letting me play. I started in freshman year. I know this isn't part of it, but I started in freshman year and I've been playing for 4 years off and on, so this might be like somewhat last performance, so I'm really honored. I'm honored to present to you Emily Dew. She's the daughter of Tiffany and Keith Dew of Lahui and my friend.
Hello. Pain. What a scary word. The idea that we can change so much within the span of 12 years is not surprising. When I was young, I always said I had a great memory, but frankly, even high school seems fuzzy at this point. I feel like now the only things I can remember are the things that were always there, constants. There are the teachers I got to accumulate into my learning history, but whether they are still here or not is a gamble at times. The campus that kept getting better and better as I was getting closer to leaving, and the class that kept growing into what it is now. These things still had their own changes as the years went by, but I'm happy for so long I got to keep so many constants from kindergarten till now. To all my teachers, and academically and the ones I found along the way, who I hope appreciated such a quiet student with how active our class was. Thank you for all you've taught me. To the class, thank you for making my high school experience as interesting and fun as it could have been. To my close friends, some of the most smartest, kindest, and hilarious people I know. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. Whether I was down or we were all suffering together, I don't know if I could have done it all without you. I'm already dreading not being able to see you every day, but I'm happy to know that as each of you go out into the wider world, more people get to see just how brilliant, amazing, and genuine you all are. I love you. Finally, to my family, Polina, ever since I was young, all I can remember is trying to follow you around everywhere and getting shooed like a little pest. Although you always said I annoyed you, always tried to copy you, and I only seemed to be tormented by you, I can never stop wanting to be like my big sister. Whether it was picking classes or whining to you about said classes, I continued bugging you as I entered high school. I hope you're happy to find out that now, as I start college, the bugging will only get worse. But I hope you're used to it by now. I love you, and I can't imagine how I would have done any of it without you. From all you've done and sacrificed for me, I knew from a young age how much support and love I was lucky enough to have. I internalized all your efforts as a responsibility I had to strive beyond my own expectations of myself. You both worked so hard to provide for me and Polina so that we could later support ourselves, always believing we could achieve great things. I hope I've made you proud as I continue to work towards my dreams and yours. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024. John Paul Mueller Jr. is the son of Stephanie and John Mueller.
I'm gonna keep this short because I know everyone's butts and backs are already aching from the very comfortable seating that we have here. How's it going, everybody? My name is John Paul Mueller, and I'm excited to say that it is an honor to be graduating from the Island School class of 2024. Wow, I never thought this day would come, and I'm truly excited to get a taste of what being an adult feels like. I'd first like to thank Mr. Nathaniel Evson for doing such a great job of reminding me to wear an Island School shirt every day, and making sure that every email I get sent home sounds 10 times worse than it actually is. Mr. Evson, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually going to miss you. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents, John and Stephanie Mueller. Thank you, Dad, for working countless hours to be able to send me to a school where I can receive an education that no other school in Quiet can provide. I thank my mom for always helping me with work when I'm stuck on a problem, and for disciplining and holding me accountable when one of Mr. Evans' emails came in. I'd like to thank all of my teachers for putting up with me and giving me the guidance I needed to understand each subject. I'd like to thank all my classmates for such an enjoyable senior year, and I hope that all of you guys have a bright, successful future ahead of you. Most importantly, I'd like to thank God for blessing me with such great parents and an amazing life. Congratulations to class of 2024. Bodie Jones is the son of Phil Jones of Princeville and Ashley Sebring of Kilauea.
Things a little short, so I'm gonna have to bend down. It's crazy to think that high school is really over. Everyone says it goes by in a flash, but I always thought it was an exaggeration. Feels like I just got to Island School, but I'm already leaving. I remember the first day of middle school. I woke up at 5 o'clock out of pure excitement. I wanted to be sure I was completely ready. Now I won't even wake up for first period. If you didn't know this, I'm a graduating senior and I still don't have my license. I wanted to thank Michael and Mark for giving me a ride to school literally every day. And I wanted to thank my dad for always being ready to give me a ride, as well as my mom. What I love about Island School the most is the people. Everyone in this class I really bonded with and I really respect. Almost all my friends at Island School have been together since Honolulu Elementary. All of us live on the North Shore, and we still all choose to go here, which is about an hour drive away. We must have made this drive from the North Shore to Pui a million times, but it was worth it. When we were little, all of us Honolulu School boys were in love with soccer. It was our life, and although I switched to volleyball, I can't be more proud of the boys for winning soccer states and making their dream come true. Along with the students, there are so many amazing people at this school, from teachers to coaches. I want to thank all of you who have helped me succeed. The amount of people who have helped me is unlistable. There's just so many amazing coaches and staff. I want to give a huge shout out to Michelle Jonah. Without Island School, I would never have found my passion in volleyball, and I'm forever grateful. When summer is over, I'll be going to York University in Toronto to play high-level volleyball. I owe this to my great coaches and teammates who have made me improve so much. My biggest thanks of all go to my mom and dad. I want to thank my dad for just supporting me in every way possible. I can't be more grateful. He's always optimistic, and he took me to San Diego last semester and a couple semesters ago, to play volleyball in my off season, and it was so crucial. I want to thank my mom for letting me do that because I had to go without her, and I'm sorry for doing that, Mom. But I love you and I miss you every day. You have been the most supportive and kind parents I could possibly have. I'm extremely lucky to have you, and I love you. Congratulations to everyone up here with me, and thank you. Katie Brown is the daughter of Adam Brown and Aaron Rose of Wailua Homestead.
Hey everyone, standing up on the stage today has made me reflect on how old I've been. A lot has changed since I was little. First, I would only go to the book fairs to get scented pencils, animal posters, and toy erasers. I went from reading picture books like There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat to reading mandatory books like The Outlaw. Second, I would go outside with my siblings and the kids on my street and play zombie tag, Red Rover, and ride on our bikes through the town we drove on the street with chalk. My dad would have to beg me to come back inside for dinner, but now I have to beg my dad to come back from his golfing, tennis, and kite surfing adventures because my mom can't cook. Third, my dad would take my siblings and me to get the best mall salads on the lady outside of Kmart. Now Kmart and the mall saw the lady are gone, but the memories are still there. I want to thank my parents for supporting me through my whole life. I want to thank my dad for always being spontaneous, going along with whatever. Never fails to make me laugh. My dad is always helping and coaching me in the sports I've played. My mom is always chiming in with her critiques, even though she has never played a sport. My mom is always my biggest cheerleader, from AYSO soccer games to KIF volleyball games. She has always been at everyone. Even though I'm in high school and going off to college, she would always wake me up to go to school. Then I think I would have a lot more. My siblings, I love you guys so much, even though I don't show it. I want to thank my brother Reed for always being my biggest competitor, helping me push through my sports, always making me stop. Thank my sister Sam for always vibing with me, except in the car rides. I love going on adventures with her because it's always a surprise. She always inspires me to do better and be nicer. I want to thank my sister Nola for being an almost built-in best friend. To know we may fight a lot. Thank you to my coaches, especially Coach Tom. I have many memories with them. They have all played an important role in my life. Thank you to my friends, especially to the ones I've known the longest, the ones that stuck around. I have a lot of memories with this class. I want to thank you for that. That is the son of Alan and Chris Summergood.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'd like to begin my speech with a quote repeated by esteemed poet and philosopher LeBron James, which states that the man who loves walking will walk farther than the man who loves the destination. I believe that these words encapsulate our voyage here at Island School. The idea that value lies in the experience of the process rather than the ultimate destination of graduation. Graduating is, of course, a bittersweet feeling. While I am excited for my uncertain future, I also feel nostalgic about leaving behind my past. So I want to share a couple of lessons that I've learned during my 13 years at Island School. Graduating marks the culmination of one voyage, but the beginning of another. And as voyagers, we will soon need to sail on our own to conquer the real world. This means no more playing Foursquare and basketball during breaks, no more super happy fun days with Dr. Kozak, and no longer seeing the same people I've grown up with for the majority of my life. So my advice is to always cherish what you have while you have it, and appreciate the process, the experience, and the present moment of each of your unique voyages. I'd now like to take a moment to appreciate a few of my teachers who have truly dedicated their time to contribute to my academic and personal growth. Thank you, Dr. Kozak, for always being there to help me whenever I had calculus or physics questions outside of class, and for making two of my most difficult subjects interesting to learn about, with your funny jokes and stories. Thank you, Mr. Archie, for helping me to order dinner at Zippy's during the Science Olympiad tournament in middle school, the first time I was away from home on my own. Thank you, Mrs. Abbott, for teaching me the importance of learning about other cultures and making Spanish fun with games, skits, and activities. And thank you, Mr. Reynolds and Mr. Walsh, for encouraging me to speak up and share my opinions in class to overcome my quiet nature. To all the teachers, faculty, and staff, you've shown me what it means to be courageous, to persevere, and to give back to our community. Now, I want to say a special thank you to my mom, dad, and Popo. You've been my role models, exemplifying kindness, resilience, and hard work. Your sacrifices and belief in me have pushed me to always strive to be my best. To my family who traveled here from Oregon and Oahu to be here today, and to all of my friends and family, I will miss you all in college, and although I don't have the time to thank each of you individually now, please know that I'm forever grateful for your love and support. To my rascal brother Logan, keep practicing Brawl Stars and maybe you'll beat me by next summer. Finally, to my classmates, in the words of Dylan Watanabe, I love you all. Thank you and best wishes to the class of 2024. Anuhea K is the daughter of Kalani and Joanne K of Anahola. She'll be performing a hula choreographed by Kumu La'amea, Tupua Kiale by Josh Tofu.
kala ola no ka aina I ka ua e kupua ki ele nani e ko ala o naona e mapune e pua ho o he no ai luna he hiva hiva na ka pu'uvai e kupua ki ele nani e he nani lua ole alohine
Hello, everyone. My name is Charlie. I first came to Island School at the start of freshman year, all the way from the snow-capped cow and church bell-ringing Alps of Switzerland. That actually isn't that strange, considering that this graduating class has 2 vaguely Swiss girls in it. I started the year a week later than my classmates, as I had to spend 2 weeks quarantining from the move, which resulted in me missing meeting my closest friends by a week, and only really meeting them through parental/teacher intervention and a mutual lack of understanding of chemistry. However, because I met them and forged friendships in the crucible of math classes as a woman who was not in STEM, and the transition to a Reynolds English class, I get to have memories of 12 servings of pasta, beach days, and wishes restricted by inflation. I got to create a list of Mina moments, mostly from our English, Psych, and Physics classes, and, with my classmates, listens to the sound of birds playing from laptops outside the window of our A-push classroom. I'll miss it all. Thank you to Island School for introducing me to friends to laugh and cry with. Thank you to my friends for including me in your study sessions for calculus, even though I've never taken calc or any Kozak class. And thank you for teaching me the power of napping. I wouldn't be here without my family. They have supported me through change after change and challenge after challenge. Thank you to my parents for Thank you to my parents for being there to let me explain stats and psyched you to study for all my various tests and quizzes. And thank you for letting me count watching National Treasure and Warehouse 13 as studying for APUSH and for Spanish. And thank you to my mom and dad for supporting me through the rain to see the rainbow at the end. Thank you to my sisters for the years of playing dolls with me, for playing mermaids with me, and for never being more than a phone call away, even if it's just for ranting about the silly drivers who stop in the middle of our one-lane highway to take a picture of a chicken as I'm trying to go home. To quote a very serious piece of media, sometimes special people come into our lives, stay for a bit, and then they have to go. But the part where they were here was happy, wasn't it? Maybe that makes it all worth it. Season 1, episode 43 of Bluey. So, as it's lights out and away we go, it's time to say goodbye. In Switzerland, to say goodbye to something you are connected with, you say tschüss. So, to Island School and to Hawaii as I leave for New York, tschüss dich, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Ramona Wills is the son of Howard Wills and Ahava Wills of Princeville.
Hello, everyone. Reflecting from 8th grade, I don't know where I would have been without my experience at Island School. There are so many people who inspired me along the way and helped me reach my goals. A special thank you to Mr. Conrad, who's unfortunately not here, Mr. Walsh, Mr. Reynolds, and Dr. Pesa. You were always there to mentor us in any way you could, and you spared no effort. Thank you. I wish I could say I'd be in the position to go to Loyola Marymount on my own, but unfortunately homeschool doesn't work like that, in my experience. Without taking the leap in 8th grade, I would have never been able to discover my passion for scuba diving through Learning Voyage Week, or meet everyone in my class, who are some of the best people I know, sincerely. I actually find myself wishing there was more time with you, but I know we're all ready for what's to come, whatever it may be. Stay true to yourselves, and nothing in this new chapter will daunt you. I wish everyone luck, and congratulations, class of 2024. Brittany Valentino is the daughter of Stephanie and Anthony Valentino of Wailuku.
As I stand here in my camping gown, I am mesmerized in the moment that seems so far away just a few short months ago. And as Ms. McMullen would know, I struggle to submit the speech on time simply because no amount of words can express the amount of thank yous I have for the community I have been a privilege to be a part of for the last 5 years here at Island School. My heart overflows with the love and gratitude I have for my family, friends, coaches, and mentors that have led me to small achievements that feel monumental. And during the inevitable moments of failure or disappointment, the accompanying words and unwavering support have taught me resilience and grace. Throughout my journey here at Island School, I've gotten to learn from textbooks, but also through experiences that challenged me in so many ways. I've learned to be brave and to be resilient in moments of self-doubt. I've learned so much about myself, my values, my aspirations. I can stand here today and confidently say these challenges have brought me to understand who I am, who I want to become. This would not be possible without the support of my family. I want to firstly thank my parents. For the sacrifices you've made, I am beyond blessed to carry the values you've instilled in me, the lessons you've taught, and the unconditional love I've received. You've not only prepared me for my next chapter in my educational journey, but for life. Your belief in me has been the foundation of which I've built my dreams. I am grateful beyond words for everything that you've done for me, and to Brooke. From day one, you've been my study buddy, my built-in mirror, and the person who always somehow makes me laugh on the hardest days. Thank you for reminding me to not take life too seriously. And so finally, I want to say thank you to the class of 2024 for the fun times, the good laughs, and for memories that will last a lifetime. I'm extremely honored to be part of a graduating class that has such diversity in it, from academic weapons to collegiate-level athletes and future leaders of the community. I know the future is bright for us all, and I can't wait to start this new journey. Thank you. Titus Schweitzer is the son of Chantel and Nicholas Schweitzer of Kilauea.
Standing up here today, I look at all of you and realize that I did not write enough in my essay. So, sorry, Mr. Nate, but I'm going to be going off script for a little bit. I just want to mention a few people. First off, I want to do my two sisters, Ella and Anna Schweitzer. They all, really annoy me, and thank you a lot for that, because it taught me to be patient, a lot. Another person who taught me to be patient was Coach Mark in the back, wearing the sun hat, and is usually always red. He always pulls up to practice an hour or a half an hour late, which I'm sure all the soccer boys can agree is really annoying, because we just sit down and then he yells at us for sitting down even though he was the one late. Thank you a lot. Alright, I'm gonna start my essay. Aloha everyone, I'm Titus Schweitzer, and I just wanted to start off by saying mahalo to all the parents, teachers, and coaches here today. And a special thanks to my mom and dad, Nick and Chantel Schweitzer. Thank you for not putting too much pressure on me, from my slipping grades to my dumb impulsive jokes that got me into loads of trouble. You guys have made me feel like I've always had a home to come back to, even on days I come home knowing I'm gonna get a talk after I got sent to Mr. Edson's office, or an email that gets sent home. I'm gonna be honest, I rarely felt like I actually got in trouble because you guys didn't seem to mind whenever you got the email. Knowing that all those jokes and mistakes were coming from a kid who seems to be running into trouble rather than away. Knowing that all these emails and infractions were coming from some idea in my head thinking that I'm gonna be the class clown and that it's gonna be funny. Thank you. Although I have my blood family, I also got all the boys in my class, my brothers from another mother. Throughout school, I've had many memories, especially outside of school. Thanks to all these boys, I was able to live the most memorable, enjoyable high school life that I could ask for. All the camping trips and sleepovers were the only thing that made it possible for me to make it through all the grueling weeks of school. Although we all have our moments, and we don't like each other, and we argue, and we just beef with each other, we ended up all becoming boys at the end and ending it on a really good note. I love you boys. Thank you for everything. Maya Ventura is the daughter of Mark and Aubrey Ventura of Wailua Homesteads.
As far back as my memory takes me, I can remember wishing for the days when I would venture outside the island of Kauai. As an elementary schooler, I remember dreaming of packing my bags and living alone in a tiny apartment in an enormous, distant city. However, now that I'm on the cusp of getting what I always wanted, the chance to immerse myself in completely new experiences, I'm realizing that my excitement to leave this place behind isn't as straightforward as I once thought. Instead, I find myself hesitant to part with the only home I've ever known. I've come to realize that wherever I go, nothing will surpass this island that I've grown up on, and I'll never find a community as special as the one I was raised in. Thanks to Kauai, my family, and my friends, I was able to make countless unforgettable memories throughout my childhood, like the annual Anini Beach camp with all the aunties and uncles, the spring break getaways to the cabins in Kokee, the late nights spent in the hall after the St. Catherine's School carnivals, and the afternoon donut parties with Tutu and Papa after Sunday Mass. It was moments like those, filled with laughter, love, and a deep sense of belonging, that shaped me into the person I am today. So to everyone who helped me make those memories, thank you. To my Tutu and Papa for always being right down the road and willing to take care of me and my sisters at any time. To Baba for always making spam musuki and fried rice for lunch. To Dad for making me laugh and supporting me in all my endeavors. And to Mom for the countless home-cooked meals he's made throughout my life. For always encouraging me to excel. For being a shoulder to cry on or ears to listen. Thank you. And to my sisters. Thank you, Mel, for always being a trailblazer and showing me what success can look like. Thank you for listening to my rants, even when you were miles away. Thank you, Malin, for sitting by me in English class, even though you probably had other friends you could have sat by. I'll miss driving you to school every day, even if you fall asleep every single car ride. And to Mika, Thank you for always distracting me when I'm trying to do my homework. I can always count on you to make me do literally anything other than things I have to get done, whether it be watching shows, coloring, or making slime. I can't express how much I'm going to miss you guys when I'm gone. You guys make everything better, and I never laugh as hard as I do when I'm with you. And finally, to my friends, classmates, and teachers. Thank you guys for making my high school experience an unforgettable one. I wish you all nothing but the best as you move forward. Wherever life takes us, the memories and relationships we built here will remain with us forever. As we stand on the brink of this exciting new chapter, I hope we can all embrace our future with optimism and excitement, but also with a profound appreciation for the place and people that have nurtured us. Thank you. Please welcome Dr. Kozak, our Director of Academics.
Aloha. It is my pleasure to announce this year's graduation awards. These are awards were chosen by the teachers, delivered and approved by the administration. This year's selection was especially difficult because there were so many qualified seniors. This is a testament to the strength of this class and also to the positive contributions each of you has made to Island School. The first award is the Board of Directors Award, which will be presented by Board President Kathy Richards. The Board of Directors Award is presented to the seniors who, over the course of their high school career, have consistently demonstrated scholarship, leadership, and concern for others. This year's recipients are Jacob Rosemer, and Mahina Damaron. Awardees, please stay up on stage for pictures. The next award is the Head of School Award, which will be presented by Head of School Nancy Nagramata. The Head of School Award is presented to the seniors who have distinguished themselves over the course of their high school career, also one who has gone beyond expectations in community service and has taken advantage of the opportunities of the institute. This year's recipients are Zachary Ng, Brittany Valentino, and Brooklyn Valentino. The next award is the Founder Spirit Award, which will be presented by Denise Hoffman and Merlin Ruddle, two of the 7 founding mothers of Island School. The Founder Spirit Award comes from the 7 women who started Island School. They describe it as an award that recognizes the traits and vision when the school began. These traits include caring about others, being creative and inspiring, being team players, showing persistence in the face of adversity and disappointment, and having a sense of goodwill and a sense of good humor. This year's recipients are Isabella Bivens, Laura Erickson Clay, McKenna Carey. Javin Hennessy. And Madison Welsh. The next award is the Voyager Artist Award, which will be presented by head of the Enrichment Department and music teacher, Ben Noss. The Voyager Artist Award is presented to the senior who has distinguished themselves in one or more area of visual and performing arts, Hawaiian studies, theater arts, music, and/or visual arts. Also one that has made notable artistic contributions to the Island School community. This year's recipients are McKenna Carey, and Kylie Cowie. The next award is the Scholar Athlete Award, which is presented by Athletic Director Jerry Jonah and Michelle Jonah. The Scholar Athlete Award recognizes individuals who have participated in competitive athletics and who have also demonstrated their ability as a scholar. This year's recipients are Sawyer Rogoff, and Mahina Damaron. The next award is the Sons and Daughters Award, which is presented by Ms. Sue and Ms. Christie. The Sons and Daughters Award of Island, oops, sorry. The Sons and Daughters Award of Island School recognizes longevity. The students who have been at Island School since pre-kindergarten, Ms. Sue, or kindergarten or first grade with Ms. Christie. The Sons and Daughters of Island School are Emily Doe, Mark Fitzgerald, Michael Fitzgerald, Zachary Ng. Kylie Cowie. Brooklyn Mackey. Bailey Ponce. Halen Suzuki Koohi. And Connor Tavares. Let's give a warm round of applause for all of the seniors and their accomplishments. I would now like to invite Zach Ng to the stage to present the senior class gift.
Thank you, Dr. Kozak. It is my honor to be presenting the Class of 2024 senior gift. As you drive into the entrance of Island School, you may have noticed the 6 foot by 4 foot lava rock wall with the words Island School, Home of the Voyagers, founded in 1977, Class of 2024. This is the gift that our class donated to Island School, an entrance sign which makes it easier for visitors to locate our campus, and that exemplifies pride, longevity, and significance, leaving a meaningful legacy for our class of 2024. It was completely funded by donations from our seniors. Thank you to all of my classmates for trusting me to design and build this entrance sign. We hope you all will enjoy this gift for decades to come. Please welcome our head of school, Nancy Nagramata.
I'm shorter than all of them. An Island School diploma is not given. It is earned. And now, under the authority granted to me by the Board of Directors, I certify that these students here before you have met the requirements of Island School, in accord with the policies of the Board of Directors and validated by the faculty, and they are worthy of being recognized. Kathy Richardson, President of the Board, will present the diplomas, assisted by Nathaniel Evslin, High School Division Director. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. I have one job. Make sure I do it right. Okay. One more second. Trust me. Isabella Bivens. Yasmina Boisier. Ian Bowman. Blake Braun. Michael Jacob Brosema. Katie Brown. Will Buford. Mahina Damaron. Emily Doe. Zyler Duarte. Ignacio Elzardia. Clara Erickson Clay. Mark Fitzgerald II. Michael Fitzgerald, Jr. Charlotte Harrison. Javin Hennessy. Zachary Ng. Chloe Inouye. Bodie Jones. Kylie Howie. Anuhea K. McKenna Carey. Cash Lanini. Micah Lindman. Ella Long. Alyssa Lyons. Brooklyn Mackey. Michael Melvin. John Paul Mueller. Kiani Ortiz. Scarlett Patterson. Bailey Ponce. Sawyer Rogoff. Titus Freitzer. Kaya Ciprono. Kaylin Suzuki Kaohi. Connor Tavares. Brittany Valentino. Brooklyn Valentino. Maya Ventura. Dylan Watanabe. Madison Welsh. Ramana Wills. And last but not least, you're gonna be horrified, but we have one more graduate, Nathaniel Evslin. We would be remiss. Take your photo. Hey! As you heard, the impact of Mr. Evslin is profound. We would have been remiss without his own special diploma from the class. I would now like to present the Island School graduates of 2024. Please stand as the Alakai Chorus gathers to lead us in the Island School anthem. Dameron, student body president, will now lead the graduates of 2024 in the changing of their tassels.
They will greet you outside when you're ready. Let's go, class of 2024. You said you just in that bed, boy, just live your life. Ain't got no time for no red dogs, just live your life. Don't tell them where it'll take ya, just live your life. Cause I'm a paper chaser, just living my life. My life, my life, my life, living my life. My life, my life, my life, living my life.
Never mind what haters say, ignore them till they fade away. Amazing they are great, but after all the game I gave away. Safe to say I paved the way for you cats to get paid today. Still be wasting days away now had I never saved the day. Consider them my protege, how much I think they should pay. Instead of being gracious, they violate in a major way. I never been a hater, still I love them in a crazy way. Some say they sold the yeah, you know they couldn't get work on Labor Day. It ain't that black and white, it has an area that's shaded gray. I'm west side anyway, even if I left today and stayed away. Some move away to make a way, not move away cause they afraid. I brought back to the hood, and all you ever did was take away. I pray for patience, but they make me wanna melt their face away. Like I once made them spray, now I can make them put the K's away. Been thugging all my life, can't say I don't deserve to take a break. You'd rather see me catch a case and watch my future fade away. That's right. Been thugging all my life. They say I don't deserve to take a break. You'd rather see me catch a case and watch my future fade